Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to some more Borderlands 2. So, last week I did the peak as Axton, this week I'm going to be doing it as Maya. Last week with Axton I did the peak in 24 minutes and 59 seconds, which is actually a really good time for Axton. With Maya I should be able to get it in a little bit less than that because Maya is a little bit stronger. Her sheet DPS, even though it's not really relevant in this game, I'll call it base DPS if you're using the same gear as I was using last week, which is exactly what I'm doing. Her damage just straight off the mark is a little bit higher, so I should be able to take out the enemies a little bit quicker. So here's the gear. As I said, it's exactly the same as I was using last week, except I've got a TDR, I think it's a capacitor on the grounded B, which basically just cuts down the delay a little bit by about a second, so that's obviously quite nice. Cat class mods, because it gives you a ridiculous amount of damage. Basically all of the +5s there will give you increased damage, so that's pretty good. Bone of the Ancients, corrosive, as I said, same gear as last week. Not really many enemies are resistant to corrosive attacks, so that's always a good thing. Here's the build. I won't really go over it in too much detail. A lot of the skills in this tree, like suspension and quicken, obviously are geared towards using phase lock, and they're pretty useful, to be honest. Ward and accelerate. Accelerate's probably the main skill here. Increases your damage and bullet speed, which is really nice with the Sandhawk and B. Inertia, because I like shields, they're very useful, especially an amp shield. And converge, which basically gives you a singularity effect on the enemy that you have phase locked, so that's very nice. That sort of goes hand in hand with chain reaction as well, which basically means that when you shoot an enemy, there's a chance that some of those bullets will ricochet and they'll do damage to another enemy, which is nice. Reaper is a ridiculously good skill, especially with +5 in it. 80% gun damage when the enemy has more than 50% of its health remaining, which is really useful against big enemies. Not really that relevant against small enemies because they've got a really small amount of health. Blight Phoenix I was really just filling up so I could get up to Ruin. Chain reaction I've covered. Flicker increases your chance of elemental effects, which is obviously quite nice. Foresight basically increases your mag size and reload speed, which is always a nice thing to have. Ruin, basically slagging. It's like a 100% chance to slag. Obviously it won't work against enemies which can't be slagged, like Saturn and stuff, but against enemies that can be slagged, this is really nice. Sometimes I will use Scorn if I'm using like a cleric com or something, just because I want to get down to life tap, but for this build I like to use Ruin. It's just really reliable, and it also goes hand in hand with Converge, so that's always fun. Wreck is increased gun damage and fire rate when you've got enemies phase locked. Fire rate is basically another way of saying damage. As long as you can be accurate, then that's basically an increase of damage. The way I look at a lot of like damage in a lot of games is you got like, so basically I used to play Diablo 3 quite a lot, and a really powerful thing in Diablo 3, at least the older version, I don't know how it is now, they've updated it with Reaper of Souls, was having like a trifecta item, and that was basically an item that had attack speed, crit hit chance and crit hit damage. And it sort of works the same in Borderlands to some sort of extent, except I normally just go with crit hit damage, you know, straight up core damage, and then attack speed as well. And they're just sort of free skills that go hand in hand, so that's obviously very nice. And also the Catcom will give you 138% gun damage with SMGs, and I'm going to be using a Sandhawk, so that's very nice. So without further ado, I think you guys know what I'm working with. I think last week I did it with Axton in 24 minutes and 59 seconds. So if I can get sub 25 minutes with Maya, then that's probably to be expected. Actually, Maya's pretty good. Nothing spawned here, so that probably means I've got really shitty spawns around the corner. Probably going to be a surveyor spawn. It's just bandits. The thing about the peak is, a lot of the like the time related issues, like how long is it going to take you to do a certain thing, is like largely sort of dependent on what spawns you get. So if you run through the peak a lot of times, you can get really good spawns, but if you just want to do it a few times and you're not really too fussed about taking a huge amount of time to do this and get the best spawns that you really can, You know, it is what it is. You know, you can't get good spawns all the time. That's just not cricket. I want to take out these dudes if I can, because they're obviously a huge pain. I'm going to take out the blaster nomads around the corner. Try and get a little bit of converge and chain reaction. Going to take out more than one? No. I did do damage to a lot of them, which is nice. So that wasn't too bad, even though the spawns weren't ideal. I really like the three spider tank spawns that you can get sometimes. Nothing spawned down here, which means I've got the constructor spawn around the corner, which is quite nice. So yeah, I mean the spawns haven't been ideal, but they've not been awful, so that's generally not such a bad thing. When you've got the worst spawns in that first area are obviously when you get the two super badass surveyors right off the start, which is obviously not very good. Unless you like super badass surveyors. I don't think anyone likes super badass surveyors. Why would you? Got a surveyor or something. Spit a skag. A couple of things around the corner. Not entirely sure what they're going to be. Probably skags. That was chain reaction. You see that? That was awesome. Is anything spawning over there? Nice. We've got Scorch in a second. Chuck out as many of these as I can. And I'm going to phase lock the one that's furthest away, so I bring that one back. I've taken fire damage over time, which is kind of poopy. Oh shit. Try and bring that other one closer to there. It's one down. One more to go. Let's get slag, see if I can get some damage off. Just phase lock him. Go for the crit. Cool, that wasn't too bad. Could have done that a lot quicker, but I don't know, it didn't really go my way right at the beginning. Sometimes if you just take your time a little bit more with that kill, you can just like aim for the first Scorch's crit, and then you just take out the other one with the next phase lock. But I didn't really think of it that well. I just thought I would, I don't know. That wasn't very well thought out, to be honest. We've got Tukino's mum. Obviously lots of fun, minus the fun part. Like that. Isn't very much fun. Should be able to get all my health back from that. It does this glitch sometimes against Tukino's mum where your shield goes down, and when it goes down it doesn't regen, which is kind of annoying. This attack is ridiculous. It really is. That attack is so stupid. There's a midget over there, so that's fine. Wasn't the best. I didn't really want to go down, but it's not the end of the world. Got some rockets back from that as well. Wow, my aim was awful then. Don't know if that was because of the debuff you get with the Catcom, which basically means your accuracy goes to shit, which is kind of annoying. Ion loader, always fun. A rabbit as well, which I don't really want to deal with. Someone's shooting me over here. The ion loader. Couple of skags. Don't know what that skag's doing, or whatever. But an RPG loader shooting at me as well, which I'm just being slightly conscious of. You don't want to get hit by an RPG loader because that is It's max pain. Rabid Skag or RPG loader. Not ideal at all. Looks like we've got Black Queen. What? I was expecting for that to be the Black Queen. Where are you going, mate? Black Queen? Yeah. Alright, I'm going to phase lock the one furthest away again. Hopefully it'll work out better this time. Black Queen's down. Just going to North Fleet the rest of these guys. If they stay still for a second, I get my... Cool. That was alright. It wasn't too bad. Don't know how I'm doing for time. I feel like I've been slower than I have with Axton so far. Might need to pick it up a little bit. Yeah, we'll see. Surveyor, come back to the realm of shadows, Batman. Warloader. Don't want to catch any fire damage over time, because fire damage over time sucks. Something round here. Got a Surveyor somewhere. Not entirely sure where that is. Should focus on me now. It's just going to fly around and be extremely obnoxious. Yep. Okay, Surveyor, come back to me. It's a pretty annoying pathing, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. I'm not going to be able to get that guy. His head glitching right at the back of the map like I am. You are the worst. I'm going to try and take them both out with this. Yeah, that's fine. I'm a bit low on SMG ammo, so I think some of that back would be nice. Go. I think that was all the boneheads down in one actually. It's quite nice. Didn't break up the spawns. Bonehead's really easy. It's just a loader, so corrosive attacks will absolutely melt him. Literally, which is nice. Cool. 750 SMG bullets. Cute. Okay, that was alright, I guess. Is that a Surveyor over there? Nice. Where's this going? All the way over here? Got another one as well. Another Doc Mercy, we should have somewhere. We've got super badass. We've got Constructor and Doc. The Doc. Focus the Constructor. Now focus Mercy. Cool. That was fine. It was absolutely fine. Don't think I could have done that quicker. I killed just about everything as soon as it spawned, so that was always a nice thing to do, to have. Keep on running. 600 ammo should do me for a while. The things that actually take up quite a lot of time when you're running the peak are doing things like searching for ammo and stuff. I think I've got a rat around the corner. Maybe Sergeant Load or Exploders. Not really sure. Got a surveyor and a few bots. It's fine. Cool, that was alright. Back up to about 400 ammo. 500, that's fine. Assassins. Let's see which spawn I get. All 4 of them at once. Of course. It's one of them down. Try and get slag on as many things as possible. Keep moving around. Trying to take out Oni, or at least get his health down just in case I go down here. Hopefully get some health orbs back. Where's what? Oh, I took what out with collateral damage. Chain reaction. Amazing. Told you. It's pretty good. I did tell you. Don't say I didn't tell you so. Alright. It's enough. It's enough bullets. Bullets. I don't know if it's a thing, but it'd be nice if you could just get Saturn straight off the bat. I don't think you can. Crazy aim. You know why that is. Hi, Rabid Skag. I do not like you. Don't know where you went. Something running towards me. If I can, if I could actually hit it, that'd be nice. If not, then I'll just take you out like that. I've got a slag thing. These things are annoying. You really want to be careful with these slag things. Anything that can slag you is kind of not good on the peak at all. But whatever. Got a bar tank over here by the looks of things. If any of those hit, wow, I am a sniper. It's annoying. I still got him though. It's nice. Hold it right there. Should run back up here and then we'll get Saturn to spawn. First of all, let's take out this surveyor. There we go. Absolutely cover him. Absolutely light him up. Ooh, scary gun. Cool. As long as he doesn't do homing missiles now, I'll push forward. I don't think I've ever got a legendary from Saturn. I believe he does drop like the hive, and not entirely sure what the other drop is. I think it's the Invader, which is like the burst fire Hyperion sniper, which is pretty bad. Not really into sniping. Critical Ascension on PS3, when it stacks, it like drops your frame rate, which is really weird. But I don't know. Everything drops your frame rate on the PlayStation, which is kind of annoying. Sergeant loader. RPG loader with a torque by the looks of it, judging by the speed of those rockets. Alright, what's next? Turrets. Okay, that's fine. More shit spawning over here somewhere. Not entirely sure where that is. Super badass surveyor. kind of a priority, actually. Oh, you did not like those critical hits, did you? It was actually. It was thoroughly enjoyable. I've got something up here as well. It's a surveyor somewhere. It's fine. I need a little bit of ammo for this next area, because I should be able to buy some ammo from the vendor just after here. Hopefully I'll get an exploder spawn. That would be really nice. I love exploder spawns. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Nope. Is there anything spawning on the roof? Not by the looks of things. There's one thing down. Something over there. Rat. You are a horrible bastard, aren't you? That wasn't very nice. Okay. So that normal, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Just gonna try and get as much damage down as possible. Start moving over towards the vendor. There we go. That should do me. I don't think I used that much ammo on this guy. See how this goes. Shouldn't slag this guy before he spawns as well. Oh, also, probably a good idea. This guy is a flaming arsehole. Oh yeah, that hurts. That hurts when you shoot yourself with your own sandball. I'm just gonna suicide it. That's fine. Super! Don't know how quick that was. No idea at all. I don't have a stopwatch or anything like that. I'm guessing that was not a bad time. It seemed to go quite fast, but I think it would be quicker than Axton. But I don't know. As I said, I don't really know. Let's see what pearlescent we got. Super pearl. Super pearlescent weapon. It's a sawbar. What's tactical sawbar? I think tactical means it's got accuracy, maybe? I don't know. Who really cares? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I did go over the build and stuff at the beginning of the video, so you should be able to take a look back at that. I think that was quite successful. Well, I hope that was successful. It seemed to go quite nicely, so with a bit of luck, it actually did. I'll go and open these chests down here as well, just in case some of you guys want to see what other loot I get, because I know some of you guys love seeing loot, which is fair enough, because this is a shoot and loot, so it is fair enough to show off which stuff you can acquire through chests. Let's put this on. Just drops enemies dropping rare loot, so that doesn't really apply to chests. I don't really know what that thing really does. I don't really know if it helps at all, to be honest. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, we got some iridium, some cash. Not too bad. We'll go and have a look what we got down here. Probably not really anything. I never really expect too much from these chests. Or any chest, to be honest. I've played Borderlands, well, I've played the ever-loving shit out of Borderlands. And you don't really get too much loot. Drop rates are really shit. Although I did just get this super awesome sawbar. It's not really that awesome at all, to be honest. Right, so that was it. As I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I might do like Zero next, maybe like Melee Zero. That could be a little bit fun, I think. But I don't know. As I said, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace out.